Hello everybody, so today I'm going to be filming the first time tag, and it's not as good as you think it sounds. So I have the questions on my phone. I'm just going to get straight on with the video. So my first word was ball. I asked my mum this and she told me. She just basically said that I wanted a ball and I just went ball. So that's the story of that. First best friend. My first best friend was called Claire Louise Ashton. We have the same first name and middle name. And I met her first day of primary school, so I was about 3 or 4. She walked straight up to me when I walked in the door, took my hand, walked me away from my mum, and we've been best friends ever since. And we stopped talking when we went to different high schools at 11, but I still have her like on Facebook, and we talk now and then, but we're not as close as we used to be. But I have known her since I was 3, so that is quite a long time. My first kiss. My first kiss. I felt going, my first kiss went a little like that. No. My first kiss was with my first love and my first boyfriend. And it was in year 7, so I was 11. And we'd been going out for I think about a couple of months, and everyone were like, you should kiss, you should kiss. So because we was allowed back then to hang around in the car park of the school, so it was behind high school in the car park, and we both just leaned in and it just happened. Not romantic, because everyone were like, kiss, and they were all watching, but that was my first kiss. And we still talk to this day. Don't want to mention his name. My first concert. I've never actually been to a concert. Shock horror. I've not done a lot of things. My first celebrity crush. My first celebrity crush was, you know, Charlie from Busted? It was him. Wait, actually, yeah, it was him. It was him, and then it went to the boy from Peter Pan. Oh, he is good looking to this day. Then it went to Zack and Cody from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Then it went to Orlando Bloom in Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean. And now it's so many people that I just can't say. Like, I have a list on my phone. It's about 40 people. I have a lot of celebrity crushes. There's a lot of good looking people, guys. Top one's Channing Tatum though. I have loved him since he was in one of his first films. I loved him in She's the Man, I loved him in Step Up. I just, hands down, gorgeous man. My first pet was my rabbits that I still have now, Bugsy and Midnight. We got them, how old are they now? 5. We got them when I was 11. That's so long ago. We got them when I was 11. So, yeah, and I love them to pieces. I named Midnight, my sister named Bugsy. Both black rabbits, I absolutely love them to pieces. My first job, I've yet to get my first job. I do not have a first job. I'm looking for a job, so when I get it, I will let you know. My first phone was a, what was it? It was a, I can't remember the brand. No, it starts with an N. Is it Nikon? I can't quite remember. I think it's Nikon. And it was grey, and you could slide it up, and it had all the buttons. Yeah, that's how old I am. It had all the buttons, and you had to press a certain number 3 times to get a certain letter. So if it were like V, you had to press the 6 button 3 times to get it. My dad still has my first phone in his drawer. That was my first phone. Then I went to the slide up LG that went sideways and it was pink. Then I went to the BlackBerry, and now iPhones, and now I'm never going back. So yeah, that is how old I am. I was alive when they had the big tellies with the backs on them. That's how old I am. I'm only 17, but still. My first makeup that I ever owned, I can't remember. I think it was something Barry M, like a lip gloss, something like that. The first YouTube video I ever watched, my first YouTube video that I ever watched was Zoella and Thatcher Joe, and it was Thatcher Joe doing Zoella's makeup. No, other way around. It was Zoella doing Thatcher Joe's makeup when she was singing, if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. That one. I love that video. I still love it to this day. That's how I got into YouTube. So yeah. First person who subscribed on YouTube was Thatcher Joe, then Zoella straight away, so it was them two. Do you still talk to your first love? Yeah, we're like really good friends actually, which is really strange because I honestly thought he hated me. Like, we never spoke from high school, but now we go to the same college, so like, we talk now. It's really weird, but I kind of like it because we talk. Don't know why, just... This question is the first alcoholic drink I had. The first alcoholic drink I had was a WKD. I had one. It was my friend's 17th birthday. I'd never tried alcohol before. It's not technically alcohol, it's not got a lot in it, but I tried it, got really giddy. Then we went out for a meal and I started feeling sick. I got really hot and sweaty. Got home, really giddy, fell asleep, woke up. I had the biggest headache ever. It's like the tiniest bit of alcohol I had and I was just gone. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me, but yeah. Who was the first person you texted it? It was probably my mum asking where she was because she wasn't here when I woke up. Who was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher was in class 1, so it was Miss Grogan. I actually went to her wedding. I loved her a lot. She doesn't work there anymore. Where was your first sleepover? My first sleepover was at my friend's Chloe Ashton, so yeah. What was the first thing you did this morning? I woke up and went to get food because I was hungry. First broken bone. Touch wood. There's some wood in front. Oh, wood. I haven't broken a bone yet. Really lucky. First movie you remember seeing? The first movie I remember seeing was Beauty and the Beast. That was my first film that I ever saw because I loved Belle. That was the first film my mum wanted me to see. So yeah, that was the first film. First sport you were involved in? Swimming. I have swam from a very young age and I have quite a few badges from it. I used to do it after school at night and it was really, really fun, so yeah. First tweet, I don't have a record of my first tweet. I had Twitter in 2012, deleted it, then got it back a couple of years ago. My first tweet is something like, does anyone remember Aladdin? #childhood or something like that on my new account now, so yeah, it's really embarrassing, but... my first Facebook profile picture, I don't have a record of it anymore. I was 11 and it was my 11th birthday and we were bowling and I've got like fringe, straight hair. Oh, it's horrendous, but oh, I hate it. But the picture I have at the moment is... Just gonna quickly have a look, see which my first profile picture is. Oh, that's my first profile picture that's on the website. What was I thinking? That was my great grandma and granddad's anniversary. Unfortunately weird then. It's not, I know they've passed away, but it's not because of that. But yeah, that was at my bar. Yeah. Last question is my first piercing. My first piercing, I haven't had my, I'm not pierced. I don't know why I was saying my first piercing when I'm not pierced. I am scared to death of needles. I will not go near them. So if anyone comes near me with a piercing needle, I will push them away. So I don't think there's any chance of me getting tattoos or piercings. So that is all the questions. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!